Hello, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Scorpio. Now this will be for the 4th to the 10th of April 2022. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Don't forget it's a general reading. It is not going to suit everyone, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Okay, what is going on, Sport? You quite a lot. Healthy communication in relationship. Okay, on the bottom, you have prosperity in reverse. You have ceremonies and celebrations, spiritual or religious community, progress, not perfection. I feel like you don't feel like whatever is going on at the moment that you're very prosperous. Like whatever it is you're hoping for, I don't feel like you're getting. I feel like that you're making progress, but I feel like sometimes you compare yourself to other people or judge yourself a lot. Maybe because you don't have what you desire for your life at whatever age you're at. And I mean, I know that even resonates with me because like I'm, 43, I don't yet have kids, I'm not married, I've never been married. So, I understand what that's like. I just feel like you don't feel like something's very prosperous. So you're not getting, what it is that you desire for your life. But I feel like you need to unconditionally love you, because I feel like you see yourself as being different from other people. And, in today's world, for some reason we're sort of shown that it's not okay to be, unique and different. You know what? It is okay to be unique and different. I know I'm unique and different, and I'm okay with that. Some people won't like me because of whatever reason. And you know what? I also find that I seem to have people in my life not like me, but it's not even for any reason. It's whatever reason they make up in their heads. But it's not a reason. There's no like I treat everyone nicely, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like even if you are different, there's always going to be people that aren't going to clap for you, no matter what it is you achieve or whatever it is you do in your life. There's always going to be people that don't like you for whatever reason. But you know what? Love you regardless of how unique you are, because you know what? There's nothing wrong with you. I feel like you could be spiritual. Maybe you need to join some sort of community or find some like-minded people, maybe even some like-minded friends that are into that sort of thing as well. Partner maybe as well. And I feel like, you do have passion. You do have a purpose. I feel like you know that you and you're probably working on something that creative that you're passionate about. I feel like that's something that people are going to be working on or doing. I also find that you're having a lot of, I feel like you're having a lot of, passion even in your love life, and which I think is going okay. Like I can see that there's, you're working on your confidence. You possibly have the creative side and the masculine side to give you the confidence, the feminine to give you the creativity. I feel like you're balancing those, both sides of you. I know that there's some healthy communication going on in your relationship. You're having these heart-to-heart discussions, and you know, clear, assertive communication so you can understand and be understood. So I feel like that's definitely a positive, you know, movement forward with what it's been like in the last couple of months. Be more assertive though, like really kind of just stand up for yourself. Don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people control you. You know, really be assertive about, you know, stop trying to people please. I feel like there is some ceremonies and celebrations coming up for you, which is also good. Can mean, you know, like birthdays, graduations, weddings, anniversaries, you know, all those kinds of things. But overall, I feel like I'm not getting a negative feeling from all of those cards. The only thing you need to just not put out that something's not going to be prosperous, because you're putting that out to the universe. Okay, can you tell me some more, please, for Scorpio? It's funny that they all came out reversed. You've got career transition on the bottom in reverse. I feel like you don't have to change what you're doing. Like what you're doing is, I feel like what you should be doing. Because upright, it talks about, you know, it needs, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. But it's in reverse. I feel like, you know, whatever you're working on is what you're meant to be doing. Or you at least know what it is that, you know, that you want or need to be doing as your life purpose. Now, there's clairaudience and clairsentience, both in reverse. Are you not listening to your intuition? Are you not I just feel like you're maybe afraid to be your true self when it comes to spiritual, because you've also got revealing your true self in reverse. Like I feel like you are a very spiritual person, for whoever this resonates with, and you maybe are a lot more powerful than what you portray, what, you know, you put out there for people to think. You know, it comes back to embracing that uniqueness, like I said, and you're afraid of people judging, you're afraid of whatever. So maybe you're not using the gifts that you have in your life. And I feel like you should. I feel like you need to get out more, really spend time in nature, get out there, just, you know, fresh air. It can help with relieving stress, helping with any ideas, you know, just, I feel like it's good to kind of get outside and get some fresh air and spend some time in nature. You've also got passion in reverse. I just am hearing that I don't know whether you trust yourself or you like you don't have a lot of faith in what you're doing, because maybe you're not being as successful as what you hoped. Whether it's in job-wise, career-wise, love-wise, it's like you think it's going to fail before you've even really given it a good, what's that saying? Red-eyed crack. Like, you haven't really given it a good shot. And, things take time. And I feel like there's some sort of relationship disharmony. It's like there could be somebody involved with this person, with your person, and family, friend, whatever. They're not, there's no harmony in this situation. They're not, the arguments and conflicts are not being resolved. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like there's some sort of issue there. But you do have healthy communication with your person. So I feel like, don't let whatever this is or whoever this is affect your life. Because in the end, unless it's your person, you're not dating other people. So, or in a relationship or married or whatever this is to this other person, people, whatever. Really, they're nothing in the scheme of things. Your only priority is your partner and your family, your person, whatever that is. That's it. It's funny that they all came out on like that, like together, but yeah, on an angle. Okay, so at some point you could have broken up with somebody and you thought it was just going to be like a missed opportunity. There were things that came to light that maybe you didn't trust your intuition about. But yeah, you have a connection with this person. You're very like-minded, maybe have a lot in common. But yeah, I feel like you didn't want to leave this situation, but really you just looked at it like, you know what? Something didn't feel right. It's a missed opportunity. Communication, might not have been good at all. And as I said, these three came out like this. So I feel like the grass is greener. Somebody just wasn't sure what they wanted. They didn't want to pass up the option. They didn't want to walk away, but they didn't want to not walk away. They don't know where they're at. It's like a middle ground here. And the same with the healing heart. Like, they're not healing from heartbreak, but they're also not dealing with their emotions. They're kind of just there. And whether it's some sort of addiction, it's like somebody not wanting to give up some sort of addiction, freedom from a toxic relationship. It's kind of like either or. And the same with the Grim Reaper. The relationship is not over. It's not about second chances, but it's also not, you know what I'm saying? It's not over, and it's not progressing. So there was a time where they came out like that because you weren't sure of the future, you weren't sure of what you wanted, you weren't sure of what they wanted. And as I said, you looked at it like it was a lost opportunity. I don't feel like you were married to this person. You may not even have been in some sort of high level of commitment, some sort of union. You weren't, because it's in reverse. You really need to know, though, that you deserve the best. You need to do inner work. You need to heal yourself first, because there's things that I feel like you need to heal so you can then choose a partner that wants to grow with you, and also you'll attract like attracts like. So if you're the best version of you, you'll attract the best version of someone else. But yeah, you've got to deal with these past hurts and do that inner work. Now, as I said, this is a missed opportunity, but there's back together. So I feel like, you know, it's up to you what you guys choose, but it's like that is going to be on the table, that things will go there again. They've got to come in, you know, correct. They've got to come in truthful. Things are going to come to light. Maybe they didn't want to come to light. They need to adapt, change, and heal. But they're missing you. They're afraid to be loved. That could also be you, but somebody, you know, maybe ended this to avoid hurt. They may be sabotaged because maybe they don't want to have whatever it is come to light. At the same time, I don't feel like they wanted to not be with you, because they do like you. They've got I like you. So I feel like whatever this situation is, it's going to like come back around. This person does want to be with you, and you might be back with them already now, but back then, or whenever this was, yeah, they wanted to get back with you. And I feel like that's when things needed to change. There needed to be this healthier communication. Like, I've been in a situation where somebody yells at you. That's not going to make you feel better. It's not going to make you feel calmer. It's not going to make you want to express how you feel. You know, if someone starts gaslighting you and makes you feel like a shit, you're not going to want to then express how you feel, are you? You want to be able to express it and know that, you know, you can have this calm, honest, heart-to-heart conversation. I feel like you probably feel like you're always surfing through life, though. You are capable of overcoming adversity. And so I don't feel like that phases you, because it's just like you've had this a billion times before. Yeah. But as I said, the universe can only give you what you want. So if you're accepting of something, the universe will keep giving you that, because it thinks that's what you want. Maybe be more specific. I don't feel like, yeah, when it comes to future you, I don't feel like you're at that point yet. I feel like you haven't yet achieved your dream. I feel like whatever you had on your bucket list, you haven't achieved, or there's something that, yeah, I don't feel like you're that in that situation yet. Trust the process, though, and I feel like, you know, whatever this is, as I said, it all comes back to what you're manifesting for a start. I don't feel like you're manifesting what you want. And I don't feel like, you know, your dreams are actually happening for you right now. They're still going to happen for you, but they're not yet happening. But you do need to trust the process. Like I said, something better, you know, everything always works out. There's either something better on the horizon. You just need to have faith in and believe in the universe. Maybe you need to do some affirmations and really believe it, whether that's an issue, whether you haven't believed it in the past. It's like you can say, you know, 100 affirmations, but if you don't believe them, it's not going to do jack shit. So you really need to make sure that you know, say them and you believe in them. Surround yourself with positivity, you know, put out high vibes, you know, do things to raise your vibration, because that also helps with manifesting and also helps with you getting more what you want. Now, yeah, I feel like you like you really thought that they were going to message, or you'll hear from them again, or you're going to really understand, you know, I don't even feel like they would think that you're going to find out something that they're trying to hide. But I feel like there was some sort of information given to you. Which changed everything. But whatever you've been through, I feel like it's like darkest before dawn. It's like things are now going to start to get better. People are ascending. The relationship could be ascending. You both obviously have things to work on. But yeah, I just feel like make sure your heart and your head are both aligned. Don't make any fear-based decisions. Don't worry, you know, don't stay in something just because you fear being alone forever or whatever this is. I feel like, you know, make them because that's actually what you want. You may choose to head in a new direction. You know, this person maybe there's going to be you telling someone you like them. Maybe you're going to go that direction. But I feel like whatever was happening, it just wasn't, even in the past, it wasn't bringing you harmony in your relationship. And that's probably why there was a breakup of some kind. But as I said, you really didn't want to say goodbye to this person. Like later dude in reverse, you didn't want to. Okay, tell me about Scorpio. Okay, 6 more cards, please. Sorry about that, that's my phone. Six more cards, please. 5 more cards, sorry. Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? Okay. You've got 9 of Swords in reverse and you've got the Chariot. So the 9 of Swords in reverse is, you know, you having a lot of fears, deep-seated fears. There's a lot of inner turmoil going on because you know that there were secrets. You know that maybe you have secrets or the other person has secrets. There's secrets. And that obviously causes worry. You know, you're worried this person's going to do whatever they did to you before again. There's a lot of worry. Plus there's this disharmony with the relationship, whether it's with them or with someone else in their life. It's like, I just feel like it's all stress. It's like a lot of fears and turmoil. But with the Chariot, you know, this is about success and, you know, making progress, having direction, being victorious. But, you know, you've got to be determined. You've got to put in the work. You've got to, you know, take action, take control. Like you two, if it's about you, like you guys, as I said, whoever else is involved, butt out. Don't let this person get involved in your relationship, because in the end, the relationship is you and this person. It's not you, this person, and their family, or you with this person and their friend, or you and this person and whoever. It's not. It's you and this person. So I feel like if you're determined to make this work, it can. But once again, you've also got to make sure that whatever needed releasing and changing and worked on needs to be worked on. Because obviously there were secrets and things going on before. That all needs to change. Now the cards on the table are actually not too bad. I mean, there's a few things that are not great, but so the first card is the Strength card. And that's funny, that's actually what I've got tattooed on my arm. I've got the Strength card tattooed. I'm obsessed with lions. And funny enough, I'm a Scorpio. Give me 1 second. Even though it's a Leo, but I'm obsessed with lions. Anyway, it's in my reading. So the Strength card, it could be a Leo, like I said, but it's also about having faith, having strength and courage, and respecting yourself, having unconditional love, self-love. You know, some healing needed to happen. And, you know, I feel like in the situation individually, but also together as a couple, this needed to happen. You know, like, you're a strong individual, and, you know, I'd feel like you have the strength and the courage to get through anything. But you all need to do, you both and also together as a couple need to do some healing before, you know, can go anywhere. Watch what you're manifesting though, because there is magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful with the Magician. So this is about turning visions into reality. It's about inspired action, taking power, you know, knowing that you can manifest and that you know, very strong individual. So I feel like, yeah, like you can manifest what it is you want. I feel like though this all came because of, well, this all happened, you know, because of a heartbreak. You had the Three of Winter. You had a heartbreak of some kind. You know, where you could have felt rejected or hurt in some way. So yeah, I just feel like you've both also possibly been through the same thing. Like I'm hearing mirroring. What's the word? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like you mirror each other. But you could have had sadness in your life, and it's like you may need time to heal. You really need to work through your emotions. Now, as I said, I feel like it doesn't even have to be in love. Like, this could be depression due to some sort of loss, some sort of heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be in a relationship. But I feel like you guys did have some sort of breakup and got back together. But I feel like, well, there was the option to get back together. But yeah, I feel like this definitely came because of this heartbreak. You realized that you needed to manifest what you want. You also, you know, it's also going to take strength for you to, you know, and loving yourself and doing some healing before anything. You got Knight of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Cups, both in reverse. I feel like, yeah, there was a lot of scattered energy. Like, this could be you or your person. This person, like, with whatever was going on in their life, could have had, you know, multiple options, people, or could have been things, or they could have been doing something. So in the end, I feel like you didn't have the same, like, values. You know, there was something that they were doing that maybe wasn't okay with you. And I feel like, you know, with the Page of Swords in reverse, I also, as I said, I just feel like even if you tried to talk about it, it wasn't going to be talked through calmly and in a loving way. I feel like there would have been arguments. There was, jealousy, suspicion, frustration. Like, you really thought this person, like I said with the Knight, you knew this person was doing something they shouldn't. But yet they know they shouldn't be doing it, but they were doing it anyway. And so, yeah, because of that, like whatever they were doing, it just caused you to not be able to trust this person. You were always having to, which caused arguments and, whatever. I just feel like it was a really toxic kind of situation. So, as I said, you needed to both do self-healing, but also come together and do healing. You also needed to work on manifestation. What is it you want? But this breakup, I feel like it had to happen so you could then make changes, because otherwise it would have just kept going and going and going and going the way things, were already going. So yeah, then you've got the 10 of Summer, the Sun, and the Lovers. So I feel like that's what you are working on manifesting. That is what you want for your life. Yeah, you want the 10 of Cups. You want this happy family with contentment, love. You have the same dream for your future, happiness, great friendships, deep affection. Like, you really want that. And the Sun is here to say that everything is going to work out. Your plans are going to be fine. They are going to bring you happiness and prosperity and success. And so I feel like, yeah, you want this 10 of Summer, and I feel like you will achieve it because that's what you're working on manifesting. You want this true and long-lasting love. So follow your heart with the Lovers, because I feel like there is going to be somebody where your values are aligned. It's like you two together. It's like the strength of you both. You work together as a team. There's good communication. You work together as a partnership. And I feel like that is what you are manifesting. You're manifesting that. Can you tell me more about the second row, please? And as I said, you take action and you put in the hard work and you both work on what you need to work on. I feel like you can be successful with the Chariot. You've got to make progress. You've got to have drive. You've got to, know what it is that, with the direction, that what it is you actually want. And here you are having, with the 5 of Cups in reverse, it's like moving on. You have hope again. You've forgiven yourself. Yeah, it could leave you someone feeling exhausted and overwhelmed, indecisive, but I feel like there's some codependency as well. Maybe you may not have kids with this person either. But yeah, you don't want to move on and leave the past behind. So I feel like you really want to work on this. And with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like, it's like whatever you're manifesting, you can work on whatever. This is all about what you're manifesting and what you want for your life. And I feel like that is exactly what it's just saying, is that you're manifesting what it is you want. Now you've got the 6 of Swords in reverse, so you're resisting the change. As I said, somebody doesn't want to move on because they feel like, they feel like you're their person, or you feel like they're your person, or vice versa. Both together feel that way. Whatever this is, it's like you're resisting the change. You feel like there's unfinished business. And with the 4 and 10 of Wands, this is about you leaving the past behind. It's like before you didn't want to, but here you are, you're putting it in the past, right? You want a happy home. So to have this happy home where it's harmony and there's joy and relaxation, you've really got to, move on and leave it in the past. Yeah, somebody's doing some personal transition too. And with the 10, you know, I feel like this is like completion. I don't feel like it's about the rest. I mean, someone had no perspective, but I feel like things had to change. And it took a lot of hard work on both sides to be able to get what it is you do want. Can you tell me more? King of Pentacles and the King of Wands in reverse. Somebody definitely had high expectations. And these could have been very impulsive or ruthless. But with the King of Pentacles, like, I feel like something had to change, even with your abundance, with your material, in your material world. You had to become more reliable. You had to have security and, you know, be a leader. And I feel like somebody went from being this narcissist person, this, you know, ruthless, impulsive person, to more of the King of Wands. I mean, you've got two choices. It could even be two different people. You may have choices where there's somebody who has money, who is abundant, reliable, or you've got the person that's more impulsive, who, you know, is ruthless. Whatever it is, you need to learn. Can you tell me more about the outcome? Yeah, this person definitely wants to reconcile. You know, you've got two reconciliation cards. That they need to make a change so that, you know, you two can forgive them, and you know, with the Five of Wands as well in reverse, like, you try to avoid conflict, but you've got a lot of inner conflict going on. You're definitely going to be hesitant because you know that they were deceptive before, and there was some sort of third party, whatever that involves. It doesn't have to be a person, or it doesn't even have to be, you know, sexual. I feel like you're going to have choices. How's it going to go with you and this person? Yeah, just put up your boundaries. You know, keep on persisting. Yeah, somebody needs to release their limiting beliefs and also detach from whatever it is that they needed to change. Even though they're resisting that change. There's definite obstacles, but in the end, it's I feel like this is whatever you're manifesting. If you manifest what it is you want, what's the outcome? Passionate new love, growth, potential, desire, some creative spark. You're transforming, you're manifesting, you're transforming your idea into reality. As I said, you could be a mum or be somebody very reliable, psychic, empathetic, gentle, caring, you know, all those sort of things. But the Tower, I feel like this breakup, this Tower moment happened because obviously, you know, something needed to make a change. There needed to be this fast-paced change, and you needed to be able to manifest what it is you want. So this happened for a reason, and it happened for your benefit. Even if you don't know everything, you know, they could have been in denial, they could have, you know. But yeah, I feel like they had to make changes. All right, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. If it resonates, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I will catch you, I guess, with the next read. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.